Hey class, happy Wednesday. It's our first week. I just wanted to drop in for a moment and just congratulate you on a job well done. You're off to a great start our first week. Doing a great job on the discussions. Many of you have already got started on the other assignments, and I commend you for working so hard. We'll spend the next 8-ish weeks together, and we're going to work hard, learn all the highlights and main points of the material. And I appreciate you sharing all your thoughts so far and getting started and checking in. Doing a fantastic job. So far, if you hadn't had time to take a look at the syllabus, look at the instructions, just kind of look through the class a little bit, I'd encourage you to do that. Look at that final. Just kind of be prepared for that if you don't mind, and jump in those discussions early. Remember, they're due on Thursday, then the other assignments are due on Sunday of each week. I'd encourage you to post more than two, reply to more than two of your peers, just in case. Just in case, make sure you get those extra points. Make sure you offer those detailed thoughts in the initial post as well as the replies. And don't forget about APA supporting your work. Include those in-text citations and references. Check your grammar, etc. But you're doing that. You're doing a great job in the discussion so far, and I do commend you for working so hard. Again, pretty impressed. Here it is Wednesday, and I'm seeing a lot of discussions already. A lot of those posts. I mean, lots of information posted, and I'm really, really impressed with that. So, as we learn more about the incident management system, most of you use NIMS every day. Most of you've already completed the ICS courses. Many of you've probably had 300 and 400. If not, I'd encourage you to take those. It's pretty comprehensive. It used to be 2 weeks when it first started, and been reduced a little bit depending on your jurisdiction. It's mainly about a week now, but it's difficult to take 2 weeks and put it into one. So, um, but I would encourage you to take that course. Use the information, save the information from your classes. You'll need that on the final. A lot of the information that we use in the courses will certainly be on the final, and I'd encourage you to, copy that, get the information, take some good notes, so that you're prepared. And I think I gave you an example of that final. I'll continue to discuss that as we go throughout the class, and matter of fact, done that tonight in some of the discussions. So just try to be prepared and get to think about that final as we move forward. But weather's not much fun if you're like me. You're probably got cabin fever by now. Maybe not, but nevertheless, weather's going to be tough. The next few weeks gives you a little more time to work on the classes and put some extra thought into the importance of NIMS, etc. So, anyway, just encourage you to keep moving forward. You're doing a fantastic job. Impressed with the work you've done already. We'll keep learning about the National Incident Management System, all the different aspects of emergency management operations as we move forward. If you have any questions, pick the phone up, call me, send me an email, and I'll do everything I can to help you out. Now, I've noted in the announcements, if you had to look through all the announcements, please take time to do that. I've noted in the announcements the importance of the writing center, or getting some help from a library with your writing, which is certainly available free. Tutors are available. Some good examples, and I encourage you to take advantage of that if you need that. And then I'll try to give you some real good feedback. I will start grading your first assignment, your written assignments tomorrow, Thursday. So I'll start grading your assignments tomorrow on your courses that you've completed. Try to get that back to you. Now, let me tell you a little bit about grading. What I tried to do is, on the discussions, I give you the full week. You may feel like jumping in. I don't grade those early typically. I try to grade the written assignments and that sort of thing a little bit early. Try to get them to you by the Wednesday of the next week. I try to get you all your assignments to you by then. Now I have 7 days after the assignments posted to get that to you. So if I ever go over, that means that life got busy, and And I apologize for that in advance, but I do try to get them to you fairly early and try to stay on top of that grading. Same thing with the final. I try to get that in a little bit early. I know many of you, have reimbursement programs, etc., and I try to get that into you early so that you don't have to worry about it. So just take a look at that. I'll give you some real good feedback. Obviously on obviously on those assignments, we've completed the courses. I mean, not much to say, but when we do have those written assignments and the discussions, I will give you a lot of feedback on that. And if you always anytime you have a question, I'm not sure what I thought I was going to say, forgive me, but if you ever have a question, need my assistance, just please let me know. Try to be very involved with the discussions, etc. And I do try to spread those out a little bit. In the past, some of you've had me before. I've jumped in the first couple of days. We had all the discussions done, so I'm trying to spread them out just a little bit more and respond to those throughout the week. And I'd encourage you to do the same thing. Get in and check them every couple of days or so, and there may be something new that you could share your experience, your expertise, and the thought that you may have. Um, and there's just tons of information we can share. I know sometimes it seems like we only say so much about a topic, but really with the experience and the expertise we have in the class, many of you are line officers, etc. There's just so much information and experiences, and I'd encourage you to share those examples of things that you've done where you've used the National Incident Management System or anything that we cover in the course. Share those examples because it does make for interesting discussion. So again, happy Wednesday. See you in the discussions. If you have any questions, please let me know. You're doing a fantastic job.